Okay, in stanza 8, he starts by saying, वो भी दिन थे कि यही माया रानाई था, नाज़िश मौसम गुल लाला सहराई था, जो मुसलमान था अल्लाह का सौदाई था, कभी महबूब तुम्हारा यही हरजाई था, किसी यकजाई से अब अहद ग़ुलामी कर लो, मिल्लत अहमद मुरसल को मकामी कर लो. One thing we notice here is that in oftentimes in Jawab Shikwa, because it is an answer to the complaint, Allama will respond to specific lines from the Shikwa. So in one of the lines from the Shikwa where he says, "Baat कहने की नहीं तू भी तो हरजाई है," he's responding to that here. You know, harjai, in that sense, he meant that someone who abandons, their beloved ones. So he's saying here that there was a time that when like Islam, or referring to Islam, but saying that the Muslims and religion itself were beneficial to itself, for themselves. And then Nazish Mosame Gul Lala Sahara'i tha, that Mosame Gul, which is your spring, that it was proud, the spring was proud of the hope that existed in the desert, meaning there was a time when that happened. Jo Musalman tha Allah ka sauda tha. Whoever was a Muslim was the one who sacrificed for the sake of Allah. Who did everything for the sake of Allah. Kabhi mehboob tumhara yahi har jai tha. And there was a time when mehboob tumhara, I was beloved to you, meaning the person that you called harjai was once beloved to you, was once your mehboob. Okay, but now what has happened? Kisi yakjai se behte ghulami kar lo, millat ahmad mursal ko muqami kar lo. That find yourself someone selfish. Yakjai would be the opposite of harjai here. Um, and commit yourself in servitude to that entity. And this this millat of Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, which is meant to be universal, make it local. Isko muqami kar lo. Muqami means local. Again, responding to other lines of poetry from Shikwa. किस कदर तुम पे गिरा सुबह की बेदारी है, हमसे कब प्यार है, हाँ नींद तुम्हें प्यारी है, तबे आज़ाद पे कैद रमज़ां भारी है, तुम ही कह दो यही आईन वफ़ादारी है, कौम मज़हब से है मज़हब जो नहीं तुम भी नहीं, जज्बे बाहम जो नहीं महफ़िल अंजुम भी नहीं. So he's saying that how difficult is it for you to wake up for Fajr, for you to wake up for morning prayers, for morning worship. You say you love me. No, you love your sleep more than you love me. Your free nature, or free loving nature, on it, it's the imprisonment of fasting of Ramadan. Ramadan is really heavy. Tumi keh do ye iftari hai. Now you tell me, is this your constitution of loyalty? Because that word was used before in Shikwa, right? Then the response is Qom mazhab se hai, mazhab jo nahi tum bhi nahi. That people come together with their commonalities in religion, right? In the way they practice religion. And if there's no religion, then there's no you, then there's no qawm, there's no people, there's no nation. Jazbe baham jo nahi, mehfil anjum bhi nahi. Mehfil anjum is like a constellation of stars. And so he's saying, if there is no passion to stay united, if there's no force bringing things together, then even stars don't form any constellations. जिनको आता नहीं दुनिया में कोई फन, तुम हो नहीं जिस कौम को परवाए नशेमन, तुम हो बिजलियां जिसमें हो आसूदा, वो खिरमन तुम हो, बेच खाते हैं जो असलाफ के मदफन, तुम हो होने को नाम जो कब्रों की तिजारत करके, क्या न बेचोगे जो मिल जाएं सनम पत्थर के. So he's saying that who are you? You're the people who have no skills left in this world. It's a fact that Muslims once were known for their skills and knowledge, and now that's not happening anymore. You're the type of people that have no care for for their surroundings, for where they're living, their state of being. You're the type of people who are dull, or the energy inside of you is dull. That's the type of structure that you are. That even the lightning becomes dull in it. And you're the type of people who would sell the teachings and the doings of the predecessors and the elders, the Aslaf, even sell their graves, and try to benefit from their graves. That's the type of people you are. Um, and then honiko nam, like niko means to make something great, right? So in this case, he's saying that you're the type of people that sell graves and create yourself a name for it and become famous for it. So how can we not say that if you find idols made with stones and rocks, that you wouldn't sell them either? Like you would sell anything just to get benefit out of that. Some say this is referring to the actual leveling off of the graves for land. And I've also read explanation that these lines also refer to the fact that we have, if you go back in the Indian subcontinent, a lot of grave worshipping that happens, like the graves of the elders, they're used as a business to make money from. सफ़े दहर से बातिल को मिटाया किसने, नोए इंसान को ग़ुलामी से छुड़ाया किसने, मेरे काबे को जबीनों से बसाया किसने, मेरे कुरान को सीनों से लगाया किसने. Again, these four lines are the response to what was being said in Shikwa. These are exactly the same four lines were said, except it was said that we were the ones that did it. So now in the response, it said that who were the ones that ended falsehood from this world. Who were the ones that freed humans from slavery in this world? Who were the ones that brought more people doing prostration to the Kaaba? Who were the ones that took the Quran and held them against their chest, meaning brought them closer to themselves? थे तो आबा वो तुम्हारे ही मगर तुम क्या हो? That those were your elders, and what are you compared to them? हाथ पर हाथ धरे मुंतजर फरदा हो. You're just basically हाथ पर हाथ धरना means like you're just sitting and doing nothing and waiting for the future, meaning you're just waiting for some miracle, something to happen in the future, yet you're not doing anything for the sake of the future. क्या कहा बहरे मुसलमान है फ़कत वादा हूर, शिकवा बेजा भी करे कोई तो लाजिम है शऊर, अदल है फ़ातिर हस्ती का अज़ल से दस्तूर, मुस्लिम आई हुआ काफिर तो मिले हूर व कसूर, तुम में हूरों का कोई चाहने वाला ही नहीं, जलवाए तूर तो मौजूद है मूसा ही नहीं. He's saying, like, what did you say? That for Muslims, there's only a promise of hur, and again, this is like in reference to benefits, right? Like, whether having large mansions, qusur, which is mentioned later, or hur, which were like the spouse that you get in heaven. So the idea behind is that like a lot of wealth and comfort and fulfillment of desire in this world. So he's saying, so you're saying that for Muslims there's only a promise of hud, and this next line is very interesting, because he's saying that your shikwa, your complaint is baseless. But even when somebody does make a baseless complaint, then they should have some awareness of it. And awareness of what? He's saying adil hai fatir hasti ka azal se dastur, that Fatir Hasti would be Allah, like the creator of existence, that the rule or the tradition of God, who's the creator of everything, since eternity, is what? Justice. There's a system that Allah has in this world, that if you follow the system, you get the benefit out of it, right? And so he's saying that the reason the kafirs are getting the hur and kusur, the beautiful spouse and mansions, meaning the worldly benefits or heavenly benefits, you could say, is because they're following the constitution of Muslims, right? So that's the general rule, that if you what's the constitution of Muslim? For example, Muslims are supposed to tell the truth, do justice, help other people. If you follow that rule, you get benefit in this world too. And we see a lot of great Muslim businessmen, people who are doing the right thing, and their intention and their action is pure, and they're getting benefit in this world, and they're wealthy. So if you follow the rules, yeah, you will get whatever you think the kuffar is getting. It's not because they're kuffar; it's because they're following what Muslims should be following. And he says, the fact is that there's no one in you who even desires that. तुम में हुरों का कोई चाहने वाला ही नहीं. And he's saying that जलवा तूर तो मौजूद है मूसा ही नहीं. That the splendor of Tur is still here, but unfortunately there's no Moses left. Right? No one wants it. No one is looking for it, and no one is capable and deserving of it. मनफ़ात एक है इस कौम की, नुकसान भी एक ही सबका नबी, दीन भी, ईमान भी एक, हरम पाक भी, अल्लाह भी, कुरान भी एक, कुछ बड़ी बात थी होते जो मुसलमान भी एक, फ़िरका बंदी है कहीं और कहीं जाते हैं, क्या ज़माने में पनपने की यही बातें हैं. So he's saying that the reality, or the fact actually, is that whatever benefit that comes to this nation, the Muslims, is one for all of them, right? I mean, a Muslim is like, the ummah is like a body, right? So if one part is in pain, the whole body's in pain. So that's what we're trying to say here too, is that all the benefits are one to this whole nation. All the downsides, all the losses are the same. This nation has one prophet, one religion, or the same religion and same faith, same Kaaba and Haram, same Quran, same God. So how hard would it have been, or how difficult would it have been, if Muslims were one too? Even, I mean, their concepts and their foundations are one, but they themselves have done what? Firqa bandi hai kahin aur kahin zaate hain. They've created groups among themselves, and have engaged in classism. क्या ज़माने में पनपने की नहीं बातें, like, are these the ways, are these the methods to grow and develop in this day and age? Is this how you're supposed to be?